I don't really like how it's performing.
I also own a farm.
Here we go. You're now watching the 2024 season of Farming with Duffy Ag. Welcome back to the channel. Previously, we got some ground disc. We got quite a bit still to go. And then some more. And then some chisel plowing. And then some more. But silage truck ran pretty good. We got some work to do on it. Just check over some things. But it was a shakedown test. So that was good. We are going to get rolling discing today. Hopefully by the end of the day, we will be in a pretty good spot as far as what we need to get done. So we got 20 some acres right out front here, another 35 over the hill probably, and then from there we could probably put the chisel plows back on. We got some spots out back to chisel plow. This hillside needs to dry out, and we have some wet spots that need to dry out a little bit more before we can touch them. But that is our plan. Yesterday evening I noticed that this piece that has been re-welded a few times is starting to crack. They're kind of known for that. A lot of people reinforce them and weld on them and stuff like that. So I'll get that picked up, brought to the shop. We'll clean that up, put some weld on it, and be in a good spot. Also, Culver, I've got to bring your tractor back. So that's on my list. Just don't have enough time or help to honestly get everything done right now. So I was going to go manure hauling this morning. I just got told that local guy that I'm hauling for, planning to haul for, he wants to haul Friday, Saturday. Yeah, at some point I got to hire another person, but I'll be honest, financially, I cannot afford another person at this moment. Yes, it takes money to make money, all that stuff. And finding somebody that's good, that's reliable, everybody that I know can help sometimes, but they have their own jobs, their own things going on. So don't everybody tell me that you're going to come help me, because honestly, that doesn't help me either, because I'm not having just random people. It's got to be a legit thing. So hopefully this summer we can get to a good spot and I can hire somebody at least part-time, if not full-time, because I have way too much stuff going on. And the other truck could be running and somebody could be working in front of me, stuff like that. But that also means we need another tillage tractor at some point. That is on my list. So this is my baby. Very few people run it because I know what happens when other people run it, and we've dealt with it. So alrighty, let's get that welded up. So, and then we can get discing away. Hopefully get wrapped up before like lunchtime. The birds getting in here, we got to put a ceiling in so that the birds stay out, or netting or something, because they're making a mess of things. Like, they're just sitting on the roof. There's a bird's nest on that. What? That annoys me. We're not doing that. I need a ladder. That's a no-no. They make such a friggin' mess of stuff. Come on. I'm probably gonna make more of a mess. Like, why would you do that, birds? It's built pretty. There's no eggs in it, so don't freak out, people. That's annoying. Oh, ruined my day. But yeah, the birds have been making a mess in here. Even with the door shut, they can sneak through some things. So that's annoying, but got it cleaned up. Put a little bead across it. Oh, not a little bead. We're gonna send it. Bingo. As you see, there's some wet spots still. This wheel looks weird to me though. I guess we're okay. It looked like it was too far over. Ow. Oh no, it's still tight. It's just how the play's got it, but yeah. It's how our year's gonna be, everybody's year. People out planting right now, they gotta lift up, go around wet spots. Dry, dry, wet, sunk. You don't know till you're there. That worked up pretty good. We'll go up to the next one, but just check everything over. Weld's looking good. I don't like how it's moved over so much, but it's nice. We gotta get up here and kick some of this mud off. The tire's dragging along with it. Oh. Gonna have to get our hands dirty, I think. Millennial problems. So, alrighty, let me clean this out. Oh. Freaking mud. Yeah, if it's this wet, we can't plant it. So. Oh. That's a pretty good rock right there. I'll have to remember to come pick that. We got about 5 or 6 right now that we gotta pick. Compared to where I used to be years ago. We picked rocks and then we gave up on it. So I'm lucky here, very lucky here. But yeah, yesterday Christian was over here dropping grass for Paul. So I take it this afternoon, they'll be baling that up as baleage. So we got an issue, it's died on me twice. I got fuel in the tank. It's like it's sucking air somewhere on the fuel side. I'll get it all completely up and make sure we don't have one tank that's lower than another. Nope, it's gonna die on me. I'm thinking it's sucking air out of one of the tanks. FedEx was just here. I think I know what it is. But we'll check it out. We got to get the lawn mowed at some point here. The calf's got to get back out here because as you see, it's great. So all of that hillside, anything that we can chop or bale, I'm going to do that for right now. Yeah. We don't have enough animals to keep the grass. Like, they honestly could graze all of this hillside of the creek. But we don't have it. we don't have enough animals in. It's not. We could temporarily fence a bunch of it. So we'll see. I saw something about the price of cattle should come down towards fall, but who knows. But I want to get in the groove of having an actual herd, not just in and out animals, because, well, I enjoy it, to be honest. I love cows, even if they don't make much sense on paper for the size I am. So, but they're utilizing property that I otherwise would not utilize. Yeah, so we got 3 bricks in there, or pieces of concrete, and they're actually super heavy. I pulled them up, and then I was like, I'll just get them with the bucket at some point. Probably need both hands. Pull them back out of the way, and then we'll just push them over there. So at some point we'll make that good. I don't really like how it's performing. This fitting here, I can move it. It's pulling air through that. We'll take that up. But that might be our issue. So that's one of the draw tubes. Yeah, that's because after I messed with it, it looked a lot better in that sight glass, or in the filter glass. Come on. I was gonna say, if you fight me the whole way, I'm gonna be mad. But getting in and out, you kick that and it gets hit. So we'll get this. I'll unscrew it, tape it, put it back together, prime it, because it's gonna lose prime the second I take this off. Fuel on it. But I was able to move it. It had tape. It's got some tape on it. Not much though. Easy enough. Hopefully that was it. It's getting warm out though. Okay. Keep the tape with us. I'm not really looking forward to disking any of this, but once it's done, it will be a good feeling. This is the last of the moldboard ground to get worked. It's just bumpy. This is very steep. We'll do the backs, well, not very, it's steep. It's got some elevation and some wet spots. I will be glad when it's done. It should be pretty good for some pulling. Hopefully it plays well and we can make it happen. Yeah. Plowed ground, especially sod like this that hasn't been plowed in, I don't even know. If somebody local knows when it was last plowed, I've heard 30 years ago it had grass in it. John said he plowed the backside, but that might have been 30 years ago. So we'll get it worked up though, get it leveled out, and be a few more acres closer to ready to rock and roll. So this was first pass for all of this since this is first year of plowing it. We got some rougher spots. I'd really like to hit it again and get the rolling baskets on it, but it worked up pretty good. Got some elevation change. We got a wet spot right here. And this one's gonna be wet in the bottom. I'm more excited to be out back. It's a little flatter. There is that wet section. You've watched the videos, haven't you? You're all subscribed. Are you hot? You are dirty. I'm hot. We've been drinking water like it's going out of style. Alrighty. We're gonna see how this works out. I figured I'd let Yanko go in the pond. Yep. There you go. You're gonna be a happy dog now, aren't you? He made the mistake earlier, well, just right before I turned the camera on, and he rolled all the way in and fell into the water. He loves being in water. He's not a big heat guy. You have a good day? Yeah. So our plan, on pictures, none of this does justice to the elevation change, but our plan is to mow that and big square bale it. Probably bedding. There's not much. We got to fertilize it. At some point, it needs to be probably sprayed off and no-tilled with a small drill or something. We'll see what comes of all this property, but yeah, we got I don't even know how many acres are in the back here, but probably 20 acres to go here. So what? Come here. Don't shake when you come here, but come here. Oh, you are so wet and I love it. You are so happy. He's a good dog. If you want, I'll leave you and you can hang out in the pond. I'm gonna be right up here. It's up to you if you want to hang out with me or not. You can stay if you want. Alrighty, we'll get this all worked up. So there's a couple man-made ponds here, and I find that one so cool. It's got its own little island out there, all fed from the springs up above. I'll have to show you. We'll have to get the drone out here when we're planting or something and give you guys more of a lay of the land. I think the drone does better justice than the GoPros. Hot in here. I've been jamming out to music. That's some of my headset being on all the time. I can play music, like right now I'm playing music and you guys don't know, which that is good because YouTube frowns upon that big time. This is the elevation change, up over the hill, down. Robert and the Town Boys, you guys did a good job on the seasonal road up there. Forgot to point it out, looks really good. Comes down. So, quite the scenery. It needed to be plowed. Oh, yep, they're bailing right now. Paul is out there with his crew. They got the Max picking them up. Must be a rakes down in here. You got a B rake. we got some more fill coming in. This is actually the gentleman that brought me bricks, so the really colorful bricks, instead of the issue that we had with the other fill, which wasn't an issue. But he pulled in and he was dumping down at the bottom, and I'm like, follow me right up here. I'm gonna get the 27 started again. The batteries, it needed to charge longer, and I think one battery might have an issue, but we left this charging, so we should fully charged. Not fully charged yet, but close. We'll see if it wants to go. So he's got some fill for me, well, bricks and stuff, but I got stuff parked everywhere, so I said dump it right there. Had to jump to 27, but that is Isaiah's very, very good buddy. And well, he watches along because he goes, does the truck get in the thumbnail? Worthy of it. But he dropped the colorful bricks, and those actually came from Cobblestone College. He said they were brand new and they just wanted them gone. That was the first, like way back, that we got. And so I told him, I said, yeah, make it happen here. We'll sort out whatever rebar. It's demo material, so there's some metal rebar, but that is what fill is. And as DEC told me, that is the best use for it. So I was gonna be done going that way, but if we keep a little open section, we can keep building some more. I need to go back a little bit more because the semis don't fit in at all. So we got more to mess with. But alrighty, I am gonna go get my trailer, my truck and trailer, manure trailer. They're gonna direct drag in the next few days. They don't need me hauling tomorrow. They're up closer to the farm. They got 3 trucks, and that will keep up with exactly what they need, 3 or 4 trucks. Steve hit me up. He said, do your thing. Keep in mind, they all watch the videos, so they know what's going on with me and what day-to-day of everything. So I am gonna go get my manure trailer. We got to get the sand out of it, and towards the end of the week, today is Monday, towards the end of the week, we are gonna run both trucks locally. We got a day of work, maybe 2 days, and then we'll see what comes of from there. But at some point, probably tomorrow, I'm gonna drop this off. We got to pick something up with this, and then we'll hook it to the tank, and it should be good. We got the clamp and everything else like that. So I'm gonna let this charge for a while, and I'm gonna figure out exactly what I am doing. I gotta call some landlords and see where we're at. I am over here, Dygert's clearly. Got some lemonade for the boys, well, honestly for myself. They left here with the silage crew and went up and chopped triticale today, and I think they're coming back here. I'm not really sure, but Austin's been running truck, and he bought a bucket for his skid steer out by where my manure truck is. So I said, well, why don't we go get it, and you can drop me off at the manure truck, and I can bring that back this way because we got some work to do. So I am gonna switch trucks, get in his truck, because there's money in his truck, so nobody rob it. The money will all be gone by the time you get back here. But the bucket fits better in his bed. Brumar dairy here, getting right after it still. Eric, I believe, is out planting somewhere. He's been fighting some wet holes and whatnot. Yeah, they had some very wet spots. I don't know where he is, otherwise I'd stop and see him. If he gets back to me, maybe we'll go see the legend himself with one of the hottest planter setups in the area. See? It's not that wet out there. Not that wet. So that was grass. They sprayed it off. He's gonna no-till into it. And seating over here, looking good. The cultimulchers are parked. What do we got? We got the whole crew out there. This, cultimulchers, rippers. I don't know where he is. So this location here, we actually started off the 2023 corn silage season here, and this is where I actually broke the drive shaft. Triticale looking absolutely fantastic, huge yields, like great stands, very sweet. So they are chopping 3 trucks. Bunk is right on the other side. Yeah, fully sending it. So, and then corn will go back into this, and it will be yeah, double cropping pretty much. So I know once you get Pennsylvania South, it's not considered a cover crop, it's considered an actual crop, because this is what a lot of them do. It's getting it in and getting it off and managing it well. So we'll check in. We stole Austin's truck, so Austin's been hit the jakes. Is Jacob really riding with... Does he really have Jacob with him?
Fine.
Go do something. I believe we have Jacob Belfance. I always say your name wrong. Riding with Isaiah, and he was supposed to get us a demo on a 9RX. He is the man for the job. Big Rose, taking some power. Well, I'm not just out driving around aimlessly. Well, currently I am filming them a little bit. But at the end of the day, Austin's giving me a ride. That is the reason. But I feel like I should be doing something. And I know getting my truck home and getting the sand out of it and having it ready to run will be ideal. So we got to do some service on it, and that will be good. Pull in the shop, service it up quickly, maybe wash it a little bit, and then we will be in a good place. We're all about the shop. Look at that. There's two big dogs in there. Hanging out. And don't plug it. I will not leave that. How's the update?
Turn left.
That's the update.
How's the update on chopping today? Good? Plenty of tonnage?
Yeah, 20 tonnage.
Like 1,600 tons out?
16,000 tons out of
16,000.
all of it.
Pretty good. Let's go get a bucket. And then get a manure truck. And then get home. Maybe even a beamer.
That'd be cool.
Okay, I take it the applicator's out there. This hose is actually under pressure. Well, it's got liquid in it. It's not under pressure. But they kept it primed. Yeah, go! Do not go in the manure. So, we have the airline. I gotta throw that back on. I'll probably get the truck started up so it at least warms up. Throw that on and then send it home. So we're running behind schedule, but welcome to the life we live. And we are ready to roll. Gonna stop and find some food in between, being Monday night. Well, Austin's got a new bucket, and by the time hopefully your wife doesn't watch this, because she's gonna know that you have a... I always forget that that light's out on that. So our speedo light, there we go, airing up. By the time she watches this, hopefully you've told her, but he's gonna follow us back. We're gonna stop and get some food. Romantic dinner at Wendy's together. I'll get you something. We'll be right back. Good home cooked meal. Thank you, Wendy's. We're gonna point it home. It is just after midnight. I am so freaking tired. But first time in a month and a half that this rig's been home. So appreciate Austin getting me over here. Getting me over to get it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm gonna take a nap. Have a good one.